Hi Diane. Along with 70 members of your family and closest friends, we compiled this video to wish you a happy birthday and tell you one of our favorite memories. For me, talking about a favorite memory would absolutely be impossible because you create that every single day. I'm so grateful to have married you 49 years ago and look forward to an eternity together. I love you with all my heart and hope you enjoy all these tributes from all these people who love you. Happy birthday, Diane.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I love you. My favorite memory is when we went to the tea party up at Temple Square. That was so fun. And whenever I do art with you, because you're a great artist.
My favorite memory with Grandma was probably when I was in 6th grade and I was really struggling with history class and I kept failing the tests, and then Grandma came to town and she helped me make a book where I would draw out the stories in history, and she sat down with me for, it felt like hours, just helping me take fun notes and draw pictures and just kind of changed my way of studying. And then after that I kept getting 100%, and I think about that a lot actually.
Happy birthday, Grandma. My favorite thing about you is how you're so nice and creative.
Happy birthday, Grandma. And my favorite memory with you is every single family dinner that you guys have hosted.
Happy birthday, Grandma, and I love how you are a really good artist.
Happy birthday, Grandma. One of my favorite memories is us making bracelets or just any arts and playing games together.
Hi Mom, happy birthday. Wow, 70, it's a milestone. I just want to say thank you for being the most amazing mother ever, and for taking care of us, mind, body, spirit, in all the best ways. And I admire so much about you. You and Dad are my role models, and in you, I especially look up to you in ways of the spirit, creativity, how to nourish mind, body, and soul, your creativity in art and cooking and fashion and life. So happy to get to celebrate your 70th with you. Love you, Mom.
I admire most how calm and patient she is and how kind she is. And my favorite memory with her is probably just all the times we've gone on trips and stuff, and also just all the times we just draw for a couple hours. That's awesome. Make bracelets.
I like how she always puts thoughts into her birthday notes and drawings of us.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I really love how you can gather your whole family and how we just have everyone here a lot to just have family dinners or whatever.
Hey Grandma, it's Dallin. Happy 70th birthday. That is super exciting, and I really appreciate your admiration for art in its many forms, and I also admire your dedication to serving and connecting with your family. So I hope it's a good one, and can't wait to see you in a month.
I love how adventurous Grandma is, and I have so many great memories from all our trips to the beach, and I also love how artistic she is, and I love just doing art with her. So happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma. My favorite memory with you is when I was obsessed with Stampy and I wanted to get into his love garden. So we made a little quarter with his face on it, but I never posted it to Twitter, so I never got into his love garden. But I love being able to do whatever art project I can think of with you.
Happy birthday, Grandma. My favorite memory was probably going to the volleyball women's. I think that was really fun going with you guys. But happy birthday.
Okay, so my most favorite thing about Grandma is how loving and accepting she is to anyone around her. Doesn't matter who it is. She always goes out of her way to be kind and show love to anyone around her. And I love also how accepting she is to different points of view and how good of a listener she is and how understanding she is. And she's just a great person all around.
Happy birthday. 70th birthday, Mom. We're just combining our video to share. You want to go first?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Diane. I have many fond memories with you, but one of the things that I really love about you is that I've always felt seen, accepted, and loved by you, even through all our evolutions and growth. And I love having deep conversations with you. I hope you have many more years to celebrate with us. I love you.
And I'll start with something I admire about you. I love how authentically you seek truth. I can see it, that you're open and willing to just seek the truth and the heart space, and everything seems really real and authentic. And I have a really vivid memory of when you used to read me my biology textbooks when I was in high school. I thought that was a beautiful act of service. And yeah, I love how you always showed interest in me. That made me feel good that, you know, I felt loved and important. So happy birthday, happy 70th birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Grandma. My favorite memory about you is when we went to the theaters to watch Addams Family. One thing I really admire about you is how you always have a creativity and you always think of others before you think of yourself. Love you, Grandma. Happy birthday.
How old is Grandma?
70.
70.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy 70th birthday, Grandma. My favorite memory with you was swimming in the ocean in Mexico this summer.
Mom, happy birthday. I love you. And my favorite thing about you is that we have such similar taste in design and in clothes and in everything. And I feel like I can call you for any question or anything and you know the answer, or you help me figure things out. And I love your ideas and your insights on everything. And you're just my best friend.
Okay. Happy birthday, Diane. I hope that you have a good 70th. And my favorite thing about you is you raised my favorite person on the earth, and you must have done a really good job. So thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Mom. I love you so much, and I am so thankful for you and everything you did to us, and I mean for us growing up. One of my favorite memories is how you used to sit on that little stool and read books to me as I took poops. I don't know why you had the patience for that, but thank you for that. That was very nice, and I will always remember it. But thank you, Mom. I love you, and you're the best.
I'm very thankful for Grandma and her ability to make others happy by drawing. And one of my favorite memories with Grandma is going to restaurants in Mexico and just other restaurants. And yeah, that's all. Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma Cutes! We love all your fun patterns. And Milo loves the blanket you made him and the art above his nursery. We love how artistic you are and creative you are. What do you got to say? That's a happy sound. He says, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. I just feel like the luckiest daughter. I am so grateful for everything you do, for you're always so generous with your time and your talents, and you've just always been the best example to me of
loving your neighbor and just always being full of love and no judgment. I also love when you share your testimony with us and the experiences you've had. It's always been such a great example in my life. You're a great example to me of ministering, the things you do for the people in your ward, and the genuine love you show. I can always tell it's not duty, but it's out of love and compassion, and I want to be more like you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Diane. You're a very talented and kind person. I look up to you.
Hi Diane, this is Heidi from the Sea of Galilee in Israel. I just wanted to wish you a happy 70th birthday. Thanks for being like my African mom, but more importantly, thanks for being my dear friend, for all of her fun adventures in Africa and elsewhere, and all of our fun chats, and having me go and get wonderful clothes and shopping and all kinds of fun things. Thank you so much. I really have loved you over the years and appreciated your friendship, your spirituality, your testimony, and all of the fun times we've had together. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
The thing that I love about Diane is how she listens to you so acutely, and she's right there. I remember one time she came over because she knew that I was upset, and I was just sitting on the couch, and she was a ways away in a chair, and I started to tremble, and I was really, really upset. And she came over and sat by me on the couch, put one arm around me and put the other hand on my hands that were shaking, and she just talked to me like I was a young child that she was trying to comfort, and it was really wonderful, and she just stayed that way until I stopped shaking. I'll always remember that.
Hello, Sister Robison. On this special day, we want to extend our gratitude for all that you have done. We remember especially the bread that you prepared for us. That special bread we will never forget. Thank you so much, and we pray that you enjoy your day.
I remember your love for African fabrics, and I miss your bread.
Happy birthday to you.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hi, Diane. I'm excited to be able to share some of the wonderful things you've brought to the world in your 70 years of sharing joy with people. First of all, I remember you as a mission. I was going to say the mission president because you were like a mission president and taught so much at all of the zone conferences and anywhere we went, and just made such a huge difference for everyone.
Hey Diane, happy birthday! How old are you anyway? You're probably older than me by now. Hey, I want to tell you that the best thing about you, well, there's so many good things, but what I really enjoyed about you is you were always so kind to me and spent so much time sharing how you did stuff on Procreate and all your artwork and everything. You're a real inspiration. And I wish when I grow up, I hope I can be as good as you. Love you. Have a happy day.
Diane, happy 70th birthday. My favorite memory with you, we've been on the Zodiac and we've traveled and we've done a lot of things together, but I always get excited when you stand up to teach anywhere. I know I'm going to learn something, and I know it's going to be a good lesson. And happy 70th birthday, and thanks for coming down to earth on the 26th of November. It was a Wednesday, 1952.
And thank you for your wonderful Christmas cards, the necklaces that you brought back from Ghana, and being our neighbors for just a short while in St. George, but it was really nice.
And our ministers
Happy
now.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Diane. We remember with fondness our time spent with you and with Reed in Accra.
I remember shopping for beads with you and doing art with you. And one thing I noticed about you was that you are an extremely creative person. I would say colorful. You absolutely know art. It's not something in your brain, it's something that's a part of you. And I was really impressed with your creativity and with your testimony. We loved watching you two teach together in your videos that you prepared for the missionaries. It was so fun to see you working hand in hand together and supporting each other. We also really liked the fact that you were, you could have stood out and been in front of everyone, but you didn't. You always made sure that everyone that was with you had a chance to be useful, feel important, and feel like they're doing their callings, particularly the couples that worked with you at the MTC. I noticed how kind you were towards them and how you spotlighted them and helped them to feel important. We think you're a wonderful person. If we could do anything different in our lives, it would be to spend more time with the Robisons. So happy birthday, Diane. We think you're wonderful, and so are you, Reed.
Happy birthday.
From the wilds.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sister Robison. Happy birthday to you. Sister Robison, this is the Mensa family. I'm and Cyril, and we want to wish you a happy birthday. Not only for this 70th birthday, but many more to come. Yeah. I remember our days in the MTC and the lovely ties you made. I had this white and golden color tie that you made, and I still have it with me here. And I remember how golden it looks. It reminds me of how some hearts are as pure as gold as can be. And you've been a great blessing and support in our lives, and we can't forget that love and kindness you've shown to us.
I also remember when Quentin came with all his challenges. Then I was so down. I remember you booked an appointment with the Sanders. Sister Sanders to speak with me. And in fact, after that appointment, things changed. My whole perception changed. My worries went down and I was okay. Thank you so much. And also for the dresses you gave to the kids. It was so outstanding. And I remember when they wear it, always people would just come in. Where did you buy this dress from? They would just be asking me. But
it was not sold.
It wasn't sold anywhere.
It was customized.
Yes. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. We love you.
Hi, Sister Robison. It's Garrett Justice here. Just wanted to take a minute to wish you a happy birthday and thank you for all that you and President Robison have done for me and so many others. You know, one of my favorite memories of you is when all the awesome lessons that you taught at our zone conferences. I remember one specifically in Suriname that you taught about humility and how we're less than the dust of the earth. And I felt the Spirit so much and was really impacted. So thank you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Hi, Sister Robison. Happy birthday. One of the ways that you influenced me as a missionary was through your teaching, through your example, as well as through the words that you use. I remember seeing you at church with the members and seeing you hug the members and speak to them and you knew them. I remember you also teaching us missionaries about how important it was to always be obedient and do our best to represent the Savior everywhere we went. I remember one time, and this still comes to my mind often, you taught us about the apostasy and about all of the things that came after the restoration. And it really dawned on me about how important that event was. It was one of those moments that really clicked of how important Joseph Smith was and the restoration of the gospel. And I'm so grateful for your teachings and your example and the things you gave me.
Joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire, cher Robison, joyeux anniversaire.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Wow.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Hi, happy birthday, Diane. I'm so glad to have met you on our trip. You really did make it nice for me with your courtesy, your kindness, and the way that you care. I really enjoyed meeting you. I love your creativity. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the beautiful things that you create. And more than anything, I just hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. It was so nice to meet you and Reed, and it was just an amazing trip. And I think my most favorite moment was when you rescued me in the airplane terminal and we had our little mission together. It was interesting to say the least, and then getting to chat with you after that was very, very nice. So you have a great birthday. I was shocked when I found out which birthday it is. Just have a great time and have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Happy birthday, Sister Robison.
Hey, Sister Robison, we just wanted to say happy birthday and let you know how much you mean to not only me, but my family. When I was thinking about a story or one of my favorite stories about you, it's really hard to narrow it down. So many great memories. I loved every zone conference that we were at. Your ability to teach the scriptures in a way that we can understand and learn principles is amazing, and it's something that I try to copy each and every week. But one in particular was when you taught us about the brother of Jared. I was just so amazed that you could take a story that I had heard 1,000 times growing up, and pull out certain principles and help us understand the gospel of Jesus Christ. It was such a great example to me, and something that I try to do, like I said, every day. Those memories mean a lot. So we just wanted to say thank you and wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dearest Diane. I can't tell you how grateful I am to get to be one of the people to celebrate you today and to tell you how wonderful you are. Favorite memory would be that whole first day that we had in San Diego. I didn't know you guys, but you just kind of wrapped your arms around me and let me be part of the crew, and hearing your story about finding the church, about you and Reed finding each other and your marriage, and just getting to get the conversations with you are priceless and have changed me for the better. And I feel like the luckiest adopted part of the family. Happy birthday!
Hi, Sister Robinson. This is former Sister Watson of the 19th September 2014 group of Ghana MTC. I'm so glad to have experienced your light and your warmth. I was late to the MTC, but you were so kind and sweet. Happy birthday. I love you.
We have a singing telegram for someone we love a lot. Diane Robison, soon to be 70. Yes.
Oh, 70. To be 70 again.
70 years young. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. We are so glad that you were born. And we're glad that we get to celebrate with you. Number 70. This is a big, big, big milestone. Some of our memories, we have lots of memories. I remember when you were first called as Relief Society president at the Sherwood Hills Ward, and you wanted to introduce your presidency in a unique way. So you each brought an object. I was so surprised to find that you had been a zookeeper. I believe you brought an elephant and said how much you loved animals, and that one of your jobs was to serve at, I believe, Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. I'm not sure which one. But anyway, I was surprised to learn that you were a zookeeper. Not surprised, really, because of your many, many interests and talents and gifts. But that was a fun memory. What do you remember, honey?
I remember one day when you were teaching Sunday school, you came in and looked kind of groggy. And you said that you'd accidentally taken medicine that you're supposed to take at night, but took it in the morning. And so you said, I'm gonna have a hard time staying awake here. Then you went on to teach a terrific lesson, and we were all left wondering, we can't imagine how it could have been any better if she had been wide awake. So you're a great teacher and leader and friend to us all. We love you and happy birthday.
We have eaten your golden garden, much food from your wonderful garden. We've had a tour of your home and your garden, and we've eaten plenty of good food at your home. And then of course, we had our cruise together.
Yeah.
And we had our cruise director, who had a great assistant. Reed Robison was our cruise leader, and you were his great assistant. Happy memories. That was 2019, just before COVID hit. So happy birthday. We love you, and this heart just is a symbol of all the love that you have brought to our lives and to the world. Thank you so much for being you. Happy birthday.
Bye.
We love you.
Happy birthday, Diane. I hope you have a wonderful 70th. We're enjoying a fine, sunny Indiana day out on the patio with a few of our dogs around. So enjoy your day. We love you.
We love you very much.
Absolutely. When are you going to come and visit us? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Diane. 70. It's not every day someone can turn 70 and only look 50. I sure love you. You're a change the world girl, and I just hope you keep going at the speed you're going and influencing all of us for the best, because you are the best. Celebrate this great day. Bye-bye. Happy birthday.
I remember it was your birthday on a mission. As Suriname elders, we asked the local silversmith to make a bracelet for you. When we discussed what to put on it, we were thinking of the greatest title that showed greatest honor and respect that we could find. At the end, we put on it West Indies Mission Mom. Sister Robison, I think I speak for all those in the West Indies who served there, who served with you and who were served by you, if I say you are amazing. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Diane. I'm so excited to be part of your birthday celebration. I have to tell you, when I think about you and think about your name, Diane, the words that come to mind as you are delightful. What a sweet girl you are to be friends with. You're intelligent, quite amiable, very nurturing and kind. And best of all, you are my eternal friend and sister. My birthday wish for you is that during the next year, you will be able to accomplish at least 2 of the projects you have in mind. Have fun celebrating. Love you. Take good care. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sister Robison.
Thanks for letting us swim.
We love you.
Feliz aniversario.
Happy birthday, Diane.
Happy birthday.
Actually, Reed called and said to share one of our favorite moments with you from the trip. And I woke up in the middle of the night one night, and I just laid there thinking of all the things we did together, and I just had the biggest smile on my face. And I giggled too a few times, but I think it's really hard to pick the most favorite, but I'd have to say that Sagrada Familia was particularly special. And it was so much fun to be with you in there. And we were so engrossed in seeing that magnificent creation that we lost our group. But yeah, that would probably be, and then when you said, look at the colors, go from dark to lighter and lighter as it goes up the nave, you know, to the top. It was like the telestial going up to the celestial, and it was just pouring white light from the top. That was so cool.
And I really enjoyed just hanging out with you guys the whole time, and,
Yeah.
and that special day in Palma that we were on that tour, the walking tour, that was really cool. And finding the vegan restaurant and having the my first ultra chocolate, hot chocolate, only to be topped later on in Amalfi. But anyway, it was just special hanging out
And the
with you
fresh
guys.
squeezed orange juice, which
Absolutely.
you wanted
Yes.
so badly. We got that there too.
It was a great trip, getting to know both of you better. That was special.
But Tim's always going to be goading you about that lemon gelato that he had on Shafalo without us.
Yeah, that was the best, by the way.
So we'll never have lemon gelato or a real hot chocolate without thinking about you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Diane. Oh my goodness, 70. You don't look a day older than 21. For sure, and you don't act like it. I love to watch your cute reels and how you drag Reed into it, popping out of couches and seeing all your adorable digital little figures you make up, and you're just so fun. It was so great to get to know you on our trip, and you were a light to me on some dark days, and we're just really blessed. And so was that tour group, LDS Travel, Latter-day Travel, to have you and your sweetheart leading these people that are looking for light, because you embody it so much. I love you, friend. Thank you for the laughs and the kind hugs, especially down by that river nibble. I just feel like we bonded on that one. So thank you so much, and I'm glad. Hopefully you're going to have a great Thanksgiving and a happy birthday. We love you. Thanks so much, Peggy and Steve Ayers.
I have so many favorite things that I could share about Diane. I love her creativity, her love of learning. I love how she cherishes her garden and her artwork and her faith and her family, all the things that are important in life. She's honed in on, and she's very wise. But I have one particular favorite moment. It was a hot summer day, and we didn't know each other that well. You'd been home from your mission for a little bit, and I sat in the backyard and just by the pool relaxing, and she wanted to know all about my story. She wanted to know about my family, my children, and it was so genuine, and her love was very palpable, and her concern was very real. And I love that about her, because she's genuinely in tune to other people and loves to lift and serve and love. So of all the things I could say, there are many, but that's the one that I think I cherish the most. Thanks, Diane. Happy birthday. We all love you over here at the Wright House, including Maverick. Bye-bye.
Dear Diane, I had no idea we were just 10 years apart. I realized you were just a very young mother of 2, almost 3, barely 26, when you hosted this young French girl for a whole year in your home. What a responsibility having a teenager around, but what a profound impact you had in my life. What a great model you were for me. You have so many talents.
I remember Diane coming over one of the first times she was ministering to me, and just offering what she had to offer, and that was friendship and love, and another place to be, which has been lovely, to swim at the pool and play pickleball. So thank you for that wonderful friendship that we've created together.
Hi, Diane. A favorite memory that I have of you is one time when you and Reed were here visiting us in St. George, and we decided to watch a movie. You were laying on the floor because it was more comfortable for your back, and we chose, I think it was French Kiss with Meg Ryan, because it had a lot of memories for you of France and things like that. It was an enjoyable time. We loved having you here, and I also appreciate all of the many creative things that you've done for me to give to my grandchildren. Thank you, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my dear friend, Diane Robison. How grateful and blessed I feel to be in your circle of friends. I just love you to pieces and wish you every righteous desire of your heart for your birthday. I remember when you joined the Young Women General Board, and what a blessing that was to all of our lives to have this brilliant scholar, beautiful woman, kind as can be, talented as can be, yet so humble and so willing to share your knowledge and talents with all of us. I love you to pieces, and I hope your day is perfect. Happy 70th, Diane.
Well, Diane, here we are. You're having your 70th birthday party. Who thought back in the 70s, when we were 20, that in the 20s we'd be in our 70s? Anyway, we just wanted to send you a note and wish you the very happiest birthday. Some of the things we were thinking of over the past few days is that how much we appreciated your friendship, and one of your greatest attributes is your willingness to open up your home and be friendly to anyone who enters it. And we've always valued your friendship, and that's basically all we have to say for now. Pam's not saying anything because she's recovering from RSV and can't really talk.
Yeah, my voice is not my own at this time.
Anyway, all the best. Take care, and hope to talk with you soon.
Have a wonderful birthday, Diane.
Diane, just a word of happy birthday. And we are so glad that we got to know you in Africa and appreciated your hospitality and your art and your wonderful way of taking care of the missionaries. And then since we've been back here,
yeah,
also,
we've been at your home
a
couple of times.
Yeah.
You are a great hostess.
And we appreciate
that. We wish you a very happy milestone birthday.
Thank you, Diane.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Sister Robison.
It's kind of weird calling you Diane.
It is kind of weird calling
Sister
you
Robison.
Diane. Sister Robison. You will always be Sister Robison to us. We are so happy to be able to share some heartfelt memory we have with you. And I'm going to go first. I remembered listening to you teach the gospel. You teach it with such passion. And this one time you shared how you committed to reading your scriptures every day, and regardless of how tired you were, whether it was a verse or anything like that, you would make sure and read your scriptures daily. And that inspired me to stick to reading my scriptures daily, and that has contributed to me being a better individual in every aspect of my life. And I know that if I did not receive that example, I would not be the person I am today, and I'm very grateful to you for that. So thank you.
Well, on my end, before I was a missionary, I was into photography. And while being in the mission field, seeing those slideshows that you did, I grew a passion for doing videography. And as of right now, that's kind of what I do. I do some videography, and I know it's because of watching those slideshows and the emotion that it evoked while watching it. I wanted to do that too. So thank you for that inspiration. So happy birthday.
Happy
again,
birthday.
and hope you see many and many more.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Diane. This is Laura and Ed, and we are sending a little video clip to wish you a very happy birthday and a special memory that we have of you. And when I think of you in a very special memory, it's Christmas times in Chicago when we'd all sit around and you would play the guitar and sing, and I just thought that was the most special evenings I remember. And your love of animals with the zoos, going to the zoos, and your love of horses with Pony Club, and watching you do that inspired me to ride English. So lots of wonderful special memories growing up and just having you as a role model for me. So anyway, just want to wish you the happiest birthday and a very happy Thanksgiving with everybody there. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Diane. I hope you have a great birthday party.
Happy birthday, Sister Robison. 27 years young again. That's good. I was thinking about it this week, about the time that we spent together in the West Indies, and I think my first memory that I have with you was when we got to the mission home, our first day in the mission, and we got held up in customs the night before, so it was kind of a late night. Anyway, for breakfast, you asked us if we wanted an avocado, and so you went outside and grabbed a zabuka off of the tree, and it was as big around as my head. I love to tell that story to my kids. They think it's hilarious that an avocado could be that big, that the pit was the size of the avocados we eat here. Another fond memory that I have was we were having dinner one night with Elder Venus and his wife when they came, and I remember Elder Williamson and I were really nervous, and Elder Williamson was trying to pick a piece of cheese off of the plate, and he had stuttered several times saying, "Pass the please cheese, I need please cheese." And anyway, it was pretty funny the way that he said it, and you got it to him, and then he tried to pick the cheese apart, and he was so nervous he was just like shredding all of the cheese that was there. And I remember he looked at him and said, "Elder Williamson, what is wrong with you?" And we all just died laughing because he was so worked up he couldn't even get the cheese picked off of the plate. But thank you for your time. I still think often of the zone conference lessons that you taught, and I still have things to learn from the lessons you taught us there. I thank you for your time there, for your service, for helping make my experience in the West Indies the best mission experience ever. I never miss an opportunity to tell the kids that we work with in the church what an awesome opportunity it is to serve a mission, and I owe that to you and to President Robison. You guys did a fantastic job putting together an atmosphere in the mission that the missionaries loved and enjoyed, and we loved you. We're grateful for your slideshows. We watch those with my boys now and then again, still this day, and so I thank you for those too. I remember you used to scare us when I first got there. You were intimidating, but we learned you weren't as scary as we thought, and so we had a lot of great times together. I hope you have a happy birthday. I hope all is treating you well, that everything's going good, and hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.
Joyeux anniversaire, Diane. On espère que tu passes une bonne journée avec tes proches et que tout se passe bien. On voulait faire un petit coucou.
On voulait aussi tout simplement te dire que, alors pour moi, le meilleur souvenir, c'est, alors je le fais en anglais, my best memory with you is when you come to Paris. Your presence is incredible. Your good mood makes us appreciate your presence. I have a lot of respect for you. You are truly an inspiration. Et encore une fois, joyeux anniversaire.
Et moi, pour ma part, mon meilleur souvenir avec toi, c'est quand on a fait du jardinage, quand j'étais venu aux États-Unis en 2016. Ça fait déjà 6 ans. Et je garde un très bon souvenir et ça fait partie de mes meilleurs souvenirs.
Voilà, merci beaucoup, Diane. Joyeux anniversaire encore une fois et bonne soirée.
Bisous.
Bisous.
Can you imagine it's been 44 years we know each other now? You love to travel, and because of you, I know my country much better. Les Pays de la Loire, la Normandie, l'Alsace, la Côte d'Azur, and of course, Paris. So many memories I cherish, but for me, the one I will cherish the most is when you were in Paris last November 4th, and we met at the temple where I was a servant, a temple worker, and we could be together at the veil. Thank you for all, my dear Diane. I really love you, and I wish you a happy birthday. And I know it's always during Thanksgiving for you. With all my love. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Remember, I'm the one who chose your house, your first house in Murray, Utah, just because I knew where would be my own bedroom. How I'd love to live in your family with your sweetest kids, Joel, Justin, they used to call me Fraise, and baby Jenny. I visited you twice in Canada in 1983 and 1986. I was like home, coming alone or with friends. You taught me how to speak English because when I first arrived, I kept speaking French with Reed, but he had to leave for 1 full week for a business trip, and we had to communicate, the both of us. And you know what? When Reed came back, I couldn't speak French anymore. And in fact, we still communicate in English, though I know Reed, he'd love to speak French. You taught me how to sew, how to cook, though I taught your neighborhood how to make a French homemade mayonnaise. I followed you in the Relief Society activities where you were pretty much involved. We were living in the suburb of Chicago, and I remember visiting your grandpa. I loved his house.
Hi, and happy birthday, Diane. I can't believe it's your 70th birthday. That sounds really young to me. Anyway, I just want you to know how happy I am that I had a chance to meet you on that cruise to Mexico and get to know you a little bit after hearing so much about you from the Boyers. You truly are a bright, shining light, and I just love being your friend, and I love talking to you and hearing all the wonderful things that you have in your head. And you're just a great person. So thank you, Diane, and happy, happy birthday. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sister Robison, happy birthday. One of my favorite memories was actually on our mission. I was there, and it was during a time when both of my grandmothers passed away. And you leaned over to me and put your arm around me, and you told me that you'd adopt me as a grandson. And it stuck with me. It was, a time when I was sad, and you just were there with love and care, and it really showed me how much, how much love was in the world. So I appreciate that. And, as it was said by your husband, that you want to marry above yourself. And that's what I was able to do, just in the example of you both. And there's so many things that my wife does that reminds me of you. So happy birthday, and we love you.
Go. Hi, President and Sister Robison, and happy birthday, Sister Robison. President wrote a few of us and asked us to send you just kind of a short memory that we have from our time with you. And right off the bat, when I was asked that question, I immediately thought about what a good teacher you are, and specifically what a good gospel teacher you are. I think back to all of those zone conferences we had on our mission, conference after conference, how much doctrine you brought to the fore for us. And I still have, to this day, all of my notes from all those conferences and all of your lessons, and I've used them in talks and lessons that I've given at church to help me. And I still talk about the kind of teacher that you were to people that I know. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. The second thing is, and this is an attribute that leads to memories, is how artistic you are. You did, I guess maybe this is a specific memory, you did our baby announcement for our second baby, Luke, in 2017. So at the time, it was me, Presley, our first little guy, and then again, the announcement for our second baby. We still have that announcement framed in our house, and that's how we announced it to our family, was by sharing that announcement with them. And I remember, all the artwork you did and have done and continue to do on your iPad and for different holidays, for your kids in their businesses. And so that's the second memory or thing that comes to mind when I think of Sister Robison.
Hi, Sister Robison. I think my fondest memories with you are in the Ghana MTC, and all the time we got to spend doing art in your apartment, how you introduced me to Veronica Mars, and that we got to watch Bachelor, and the time that we got to spend with the missionaries. You also taught me how to cook and fed us there. I also enjoyed spending time with you in Provo while we lived while we were at BYU, looking through your art stuff, hanging out at your house. Anyways, I agree with him. You're a fantastic teacher, and we appreciate and love you. We hope you have a happy birthday.
Yeah, and I guess I would say too, I'm thinking back on our memories in Ghana. Like, that's another just huge memory I have. Spending time with you and President in your apartments. I remember President teaching me how to remember like the 10 Commandments while I was washing the dishes, and you guys talking about your adventures to the pit, and your African dresses and jewelry. We still have those at our house. So just a ton of memories that come to mind, and we truly love you guys and think of you all the time. Count ourselves lucky and blessed to have served as missionaries with you, and we love you and wish you happy birthday, Sister Robison.
Hi, Diane. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm so sorry we're a few days late, but we have been thinking about you and waiting for a time when we were dressed up so we could say happy birthday in the appropriate way.
You are very extraordinary women, and you have been all of the time that we've known you, but we just have admired you so much as we've watched you go through the times and seasons of your life and the experiences that you've had, and as we've seen you just increase your faith so much and your belief in the Savior, and as you taught others and really just expanded the faith and belief in our Savior and others around you in so many different ways, as you served on the Young Women Board, as you served in other countries, you've just been amazing, Diane, and we just love and respect you very much for the greatness of your life and the goodness of your soul, and just wish you a happy, happy birthday.
And what I've always admired about her is that she was almost a full adult when she found the church, and she just has never looked back. She embraced it and has been 100% devoted to the Savior, and I know He loves you, Diane, and your great faith during your life and your great loyalty to Reed, your family, to the restored gospel will rise with you in your resurrection. We're so honored to know you, and we see you as a great example to us.
You are an amazing and extraordinary woman, and we love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.